All right, guys, here we go. Finals. Ashley Benoit versus Aaron Corr. So if you're just joining us, let me explain to you the finals real quick. Ashley is the unbeaten player. So that means that Ashley, she gets to 5 first before Karen does. The tournament is over. If Karen gets to 5 first, then both players go to 7.
All right, so Ashley has won the lag. That's a little bit backwards because I think based on their Fargos, Karen would be spotting her approximately 2 games.
Yeah.
Based on it's going the other way around. Ashley's spotting her the 2 games. Well, not really, huh? Because Karen does have to go to 7. That's right. Backwards.
Yeah.
My brain went backwards on that one.
Guys, I understand the mics is doing what it's doing. I got about 7 people texting me. Trust me, I am working on it. I don't need everybody texting me for it.
You guys hear the sounds of demolition? That's Frank tearing speakers off the wall. And
yeah, trust me, I have OCD, outrageous OCD, so I'm fuming that some of this is picking up the outside music. Let's let Lonnie do some play-by-play for this matchup real quick while I just share out to everybody and build these numbers.
All right, so it looks like Ashley's got some decision making to do here. I think she has to move the red 3 ball in order for the 5 to have a path. I don't know that she has enough to cut the 7 ball in now.
Malaga, you're professional.
Ashley's gonna take some time here and make sure that she's committed to whatever it is she's doing. If she plays the 7 to the left corner pocket, she's gonna bump into. She's going for the crossover safety. She lost it. She double hit the ball, so Karen does come to the table. Fortunately, she's got a bit of a tester. She can either shoot that 11 ball, which is at the top left corner of your screen. She doesn't really have a lot of other offensive shots unless she could potentially cut this stripe that's on the right-hand long rail here, the bottom of your screen. If she can cut that, maybe that's a potential shot, but it looks to me as though her only real offensive shot is going to be the 11. She can use this, man, that gray 6 ball you see there, that's a real problem ball. She's kicking. She's going to kick slowly 1 rail up into that stripe. Just kind of try to play a tap safety. Well, tap-tappy. Leaving Ashley. Ashley may have that 5 in the side pocket. If she does, I favor Ashley to be very successful to take this first rack. I don't know if she can get through the window of that. She's looking at it. Really got to be mindful, pay attention. If she removes that ball, she definitely opens up something for Karen. Like her going for the bank here. If by some chance she doesn't make it, as long as she plays it at a proper speed, the 7 ball will take the pocket from those 2 stripes there. So Ashley will have a lot of control over the racket as a whole. She left Karen kind of in the exact same place that Karen was in earlier. Maybe it's half a diamond further up table. All right, so at this point, she may have to shoot the 11 and just concern herself with the 13 a little bit later on in the rack. Oh, I like this. She's going to play the 13 over top of the gray 6. You play this with a little bit of draw. Ah, nice shot by Karen Corr. That one deserves the stamps, folks.
That was a beautiful shot.
Nice shot. She ended up being able to hit that ball flat in the face and even play it with a little bit of stun follow. That was a great shot. Karen's putting her hand on the table where she'd like the cue ball to be. Trying to give herself a visual path from the 11 to that spot.
Hey, what's up, Ralph? Yeah, this is the finals.
All right, very close. She's going to overrun this a tad, but you know what? That's okay. Because really, she can shoot the 12. She can shoot the 14 now, which is the gray striped ball if she'd like. Then shoot the 12, which would lead her naturally to the 15 ball. The 15 is the teal stripe. It kind of matches the table. Just so you guys who are watching, if you're not familiar with the Dynasphere set of platinum balls, the gray 14 and the teal 15 different. Yeah, she may want to just get rid of this gray stripe. I mean, that's ultimately it's up to her, but the cueing's a lot easier shooting the 12 if she gets rid of it now.
I like her shooting the 10 ball as the last shot because she can move the cue up the table.
If you play with close attention, Karen's showing you what her intentions are. Let's play this with a little draw. She doesn't need anything crazy to happen with the cue ball. Now, if that 10 goes past the 5 in the corner, that changes this a little bit. I wasn't sure that it did, but based on where she just laid her cue, it may very well. I like her bumping into the 3, but she missed the ball. Well, that was just a flat miss on the shot. I don't know if she was focusing too hard on the path of the cue ball that she forgot to make the ball, but it was definitely makeable ball for Karen. Ashley comes to the table. She's got a thin cut on this 7 ball.
Up for the 1.
I do think the 5 goes past the 3, does it not?
It does, yes.
Yeah. Now, I know one thing. Ashley's not afraid to move that rock around the table. I don't know that I'm necessarily a fan of her changing her decision right here, though. I think that can be slightly dangerous, and she does have to miss the 15 ball to shoot that 3 first. So I think she'd be better suited just to swing the cue ball around it. That's kind of Ashley's style.
Yeah.
You know, if she's unsure, just kind of let her rip. But I like this. I think this is a smarter play.
Yeah,
But
especially with the 5B where she at, she can just roll it forward and push the 10 down.
She just had to talk herself into just rolling the ball in, I think is what ultimately it is. Ashley has a very firm stroke, and she's not afraid to move it around, move the cue around. So I think she just had to talk herself into that shot. All right, so she's got a tough cut on this 3 ball, but it is, I mean, it's all money. It leads itself perfectly to the 8. All right, so she hit that really nicely. Use that angle to get back down table for this 8 ball to take the very first game in the finals. Nice shot. Ashley Benoit, 1-0 over Karen Corr.
All right. Back number 2, Ashley Benoit is up 1-0. He only needs 4 more. Karen needs 7.
Karen Corr to break.
I'm getting 70 text messages on the side and Facebook messages. I'll just put it this way.
Okay, so she has made a ball on the break, which Karen has struggled with that throughout this event. She's definitely struggled with that. So she switched her break. You've seen she went to the side rail there. Now this does tend to, with the template rack, you do tend to get a little bit more of a clustery break when you break from the side rail versus head ball. So she doesn't have a great starting shot other than the 13 ball, which is just hanging in the pocket.
I actually like the stripes here. I would be focused on trying to get on the 10 to the 9, be able to clear everything up at that point.
Yeah, Frank, that's the sound is much better.
Much better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting the feedback from the other microphone.
Yep.
All right, so she did get to the 10 ball. Another way here too, depending on the type of angle she has on this 10, she may be able to roll forward and shoot the gray 14 ball next. That will lead her to the 15, back to the 9 or even the 11. 11, 9, 12. There's so many ways here. The only thing that I don't like is that when you leave these balls for last, you're coming under the 8.
Yeah, that's not a fan of that either.
Yeah, that's it. It's a little difficult, but We'll see what Karen opts to do. There's so many different ways she could get out here.
Yeah, I like the sequence of the 10, 9, 12, and then the 11, and take care of those last two balls at the top. Crystal Pistol, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond, lead announcer from the WPBA. Guest comment this weekend for us.
Karen's taking a little bit of time here, huh?
Yeah, she's breaking this down on a molecular level. Take a look at it.
See, I don't like leaving the 15, 14 there. I think she needs to get rid of them. Even though the 8 ball, like all the balls that are left are underneath it, I think it's dangerous to leave those balls because of the 4 ball being where it is. I don't know, what. Ultimately, it's Karen's choice to do as she chooses. This is her rack, but I'm worried about that 4 ball. I keep staring at it.
Yeah, 4 ball could cause a problem.
See how Karen opts. I mean, she's definitely taking her time. Well, she fell nicely. I mean, she really did, if you think about it. Getting kind of back in the window, and she's still got options.
Getting back up on those top 2 balls.
Yeah.
Slight issue for her.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're kind of, even though they're above the 8, they're definitely, they're positional. You have to use position to get there, and that can be tricky with with the 4 balls that she's got left. Finding the path back to those balls. She can roll this in. She can leave herself enough angle on the 12. Right.
He shot of the rack here.
Yeah.
I've seen Karen draw the ball very far distance. I've never really seen her do like a power draw.
Well, you may have to right here.
Yeah.
If she can come under the 1, but avoid the side pocket.
Going full close there.
Nice. Nice. All right, she came a little short. She did avoid the 1 and the side pocket. Cut this in and bump the 14 ball.
Yeah, it's bumping forward.
Yeah, nice shot.
I'm going to have to get out to the center of the table, though, for the angle on the 8. All right, let's do a giveaway. 250 on the stream. I'll give something away.
$250, that's not bad. That's only 70 people. Come on, folks. Karen Corr's on the stream. We can get 70 more people in this chat.
That was a great shot by Karen.
Yeah.
Get that ball to the center of the table for the 8.
Yeah, perfectly where she needed to be. That whole rack, I was nervous about those 2 last balls. I'm not even shooting. Ooh, all right. Karen Corr to tie up this match 1-1.
one of my favorite accessories is my CuePocket. Check them out at facebook.com/CuePocket. Pictured here are some of the new ones that are coming out this week. Also, look at this awesome shelf that they have. Fits in your pool room, holds all your accessories. And of course, the PA Pro-Am Matchroom branded Recharge. The Recharge charges your cell phone while you're playing, plus holds your cues. If you're interested, check them out at facebook.com/CuePocket. Tell them Frank sent you. Right, rack number 3. Score is tied up 1-1. Ashley Benoit to break.
Right, so Ashley's crossing over the rack as well. She was able to pocket a ball on the side. I believe that was a solid, the 4 ball.
Guys, listen, I need everybody in the chat. Scores will be fixed. Everything will be taken care of. I promise you. There's a 15-second delay on purpose because I have a 10-second delay on the show. Due to the stream, this is going to be one of the most professional run streams you've ever seen. I will guarantee you that we will make everything look good. I take pride in what I do. Promise. Got a little bit of a cluster in the center here, Lonnie.
Yeah, that break did not come wide open.
All right, Karen, taking a look at her rack here. She's definitely kind of looking over her options, being a little deliberate in delivery.
Yeah, she's definitely taking her time trying to figure these racks out. She needs to be careful. Oh, see? Nice shot.
I'm just a little bit on the way out.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
It's going to have to be played now because she's in position to play it. I play the 3 to the side pocket first, but I don't see that shot being necessary right now.
No. She definitely can, though, if she just wants to get rid of it, right? But, I mean, it's not necessary. I'm just wondering here if she's fallen straight where she can't go to the rail and back out on the 2 to get back to the 5. I don't know what she's really thinking about. She could leave it and use the 3 to get back to the 5 later on, too.
Yeah, she's also looking at the 7 ball in the side pocket.
Nice.
I think she's going to go your route. She's going to might even use this. She might not use it now to open up the 8, but play this side pocket.
Well, if she can play the 7 forward, I don't.
I'm looking at it too. Like, does she go for the breakout of the 8 and then push it out of there, or does she use the 1 for the breakout?
I mean, I guess if she had fallen straighter, she probably would have tried to use the 1, but I think she fell with a little more angle than she wanted. So she's going to have to accept a more difficult shot. Well, this is way more difficult.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
not
think
sure
she got where she
can
needed
see
to
'em.
get.
I mean, if anything, she's cutting the eyes off the 5. Wow.
Like that overhead.
Yeah. I'm not sure if she can see the 1.
No, I don't think so either. If she can, it's incredibly thin.
Which is going to put a drastic amount of pace on the cue ball.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know.
Back cutting the 3 might be an option, but like again, it's going to put in a lot of pace on the cue ball. Cue ball's going to go around the table.
Mm-hmm. Just got to cut this 5. Wow. Maybe use the 1, just blow into the 1. I don't know. I'm so lost at this point in this rack. I'm like, I'm just glad it's me, not me shooting it. There's the pocket. Oh, boy, it's dark in there. All right, Ashley Benoit comes to the table with some ball in hand action.
Go out here.
Yeah, get rid of those 2 balls there in the center. Ashley, I love Ashley's pace. She just gets to work.
Yeah.
She's the definition of trust your guts. All right, so here she is. She can go 9, 12, 10 to the 11, and she's money.
Forget that ball up top, too.
Yeah, that's the 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now here, I don't know if she fell a tad off angle on this 12, but she may be able to just pinch it and hold it there. 10 may go past the 7 as well, or the 3, sorry. In the same pocket as the 12, she may opt to just draw it over, shoot the 10 in the same pocket. Well, I think, and the 11's kind of out in the middle of the table. She, there's a couple different ways she can run these 3 balls, and it's really going to break down to Ashley's personal preference.
Yeah. I personally, I go with the top ball first. I get rid of that one.
Yeah, I typically, I did like her leaving that for last just because the 8 ball is right there. But she does have to be able to get a solid enough position on it. Oh, she missed the ball, though. Yeah, I think that was just because of, she was undecisive.
Yeah.
Without having a clear decision made. That's why we tend to miss those balls that never should actually miss that shot. She plays really well, too well for that, I would think. Just a little indecisive.
Kind of powered that one a little too much, too, in my opinion.
Stretched out there for Karen. Shooting the 1 in the right-hand side pocket. All right. Ashley may kick herself a little bit for that missed 12 ball.
Good opportunity.
250. We need 45 more people. Gotta keep sharing the stream,
We'll get there.
or you're not gonna get the giveaway from Frank. All right, Karen Corr, 2-1, currently in the finals against Ashley Benoit.
Here is our fantastic Pennsylvania State Championship jerseys. We have them for everyone. The 8-ball, the 9-ball, 10-ball, and the 1 pocket. If you guys are interested in getting one of these awesome Pennsylvania State Championship jerseys, I'm going to put a link here in the chat. Directly Game On Sportswear. Official sportswear of the WPA. WPBA and PA Pro Am actually have their own store. Probably custom made. Go ahead and click on that. Help support us. All right, Karen's up 3-1. Rack for 5.
And she has moved her break again. Karen has definitely been searching for the sweet spot on the break here.
Yeah, all weekend actually.
Literally.
Today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, literally. She just can't quite find it. Yeah, let's roll this ball in the side pocket. Get started on those striped balls. Nothing's tied up here. Only a couple balls are pocket specific, so that's good. All right, Ashley's plugging along. I like her just kind of stopping this shot if she can stop it. Taking a bit more angle on the 14 ball. Just a preference here. She's coming back across. Same thing. Although I think she fell a little straight. She can actually reach this shot.
You'll be able to read.
She's going to have to bridge awkwardly. Let's see how she gets in there. All right. She can just draw this backup table. I'll slow it down.
Roll forward a little bit for that 11 inside.
Yeah, and if she overrolls it a tad, it's okay because she's got the 11 up table. She can also play that up in the corner. Ashley's just blowing into it. I don't
know if I like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that decision, but if it worked out for her, kudos.
Yeah.
Looks like it may go in the side.
Full in China shop.
Mm-hmm. Busting through. She may just have to change the mojo a little bit in this match. I mean,
Yeah.
Karen's been able to get back on a couple racks that Ashley should have had. And so I'm sure Ashley's like, okay, I've given her the spot. Now it's time to play some pool, right? Technically speaking, they're even right now.
Yeah.
Karen does have to get to 7 before Ashley gets to 5.
twisted on that one.
Boy. Yeah. She did a little happy dance on the way out. Like, okay, keep it going. Back to your chair. I think if Karen wants to just free up and get out here, she needs to shoot that 7, break up that 3, and just go. I mean, she's going to have to do it with some pace, but
Yeah.
I mean, but honestly, at this point, she's in the lead. Ashley's made a couple mistakes to let her be there. And, she gets to sit a little more confident in the match at this point. She's cleared the handicap, the difference in the handicap. I'm swinging. I'm going all in for all the marbles. Let's just do it. Like Tone Loc says.
Like it.
All right, so she hits that. Fantastic. Like, great shot there. She can one rail this back out to the center. And then she'll have more options again. She'll have a ball on the side. She has the 6 ball in the corner. She just has options.
5.
Yeah.
What the? Maybe that one.
Well, it's that understroke. It's like she, and I think that's a bit of what's been going on. I've said it a few times. She's just understroking the shots. I don't know if it's a hesitation, if it's a weird little twitch she's got going on today. I don't know, but she's underhitting a majority of her shots.
Yeah, I'm going to say this as when you use the word inexperience, which is probably not the best Karen, but hasn't played in a while. So rusty, Steve? Like, this is her first live competition, I think she said, in like 5 months.
I seen in the pool, in the chat room, that Pool said it's not a handicap. It's not, but it is. And so what I meant by clearing it is that, Karen does have to get to 7. So she's officially made up those 2 rack difference. Basically, her and Ashley are tied.
A little bit of a choice shot the way that it was played. Back for one. It's not, I mean, she could get there, but there's Karen's patterns. 8-ball are a little different than some of the traditional 8-ball players that I've watched play.
I think a lot of that just has to do with the fact that she's out of line.
Yeah.
She's always coming up just a tad short. Let's see here. She falls perfect.
Yeah, but she's like, she's not afraid to shoot that shot and just replay a position.
Mm-hmm.
The muscle memory is coming back for her. Yeah, but I can't agree with that, bud. Karen, coming into the event, on paper, Karen wasn't the favorite. Obviously, the top favorite every event that she's in, but the way that Ashley and Brianna and Tina Mom unfortunately didn't make the event, but if she came, Karen was one of the top 4 favorite.
All right. 4-1.
That was
Does that make this 4-1?
4-1. That was a costly miss for Ashley.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely was.
I already did, Tim.
No, I don't think that's necessarily too true, Justin, in the chat. I don't know. Maybe Frank can clarify that.
What's that?
Karen gets to 5 first. They both go to 7.
They do.
Oh, I misunderstood that rule. I
Yeah.
thought Karen just had to go to 7 and Ashley just had to go to 5.
Yeah, that's the advantage. Instead of having it a double elimination where Karen would have to double dip Ashley twice, if Ashley gets to 5, it's over because Karen would have had her second loss. If Karen gets to 5 first, then both players need to go to 7.
That's interesting.
No more with her 9-ball break.
All right. Well, so does Ashley, is it established? I looked away. Is it established that Karen has stripes or is it still open?
I believe it's open. I'll leave Karen a chance. This 5'11" down here clustered up a little bit. Have to be some breakouts on the balls down at the bottom here for Karen to get out of this rack.
Now, ultimately, Karen could just stop the ball and play a safety right here
Good.
if she wanted to. I mean,
It leaves Ashley a clear shot to the pocket.
oh, can she see some? Oh, okay. Thought
Nothing's
she
been
was
established
under the
yet.
pad. Oh, it's still
Yeah,
okay.
still open, yeah.
I felt like I'd seen both of them at the table a couple times. I missed.
And they both missed.
I thought I just missed the make on a suit. Okay, well now it's established.
Thank you, Victoria. Appreciate it.
You love me. You really love me.
Ta-da! Thank you so much. All right.
So a lot of guys talking to the chat about the format that we chose for this. So it's part of the reason why we chose this format, guys, is, and this is 100% not to sound any sort of disrespectful, but a lot of you aren't here for 16, 17 hours for the event. You know, I come in at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, get ready. At 4 or 5 a.m. when players still sometimes want to play and finish out that true double elimination, we are exhausted. So we spoke with a lot of the ladies, and the ladies were susceptible and kind of open to this format where we do the modified single race at the end. And we've only had, I think, maybe one or two people that really didn't like that. Most all the ladies were appreciative of that. We're here for day 2 with 34 females. We should have been done last night, but some slow play, some lower level players, and some a little bit of shot clock management forces us to a day 2. So this 34 player tournament has turned into a 30-hour weekend.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
Thanks, Victoria.
All right, so it looks like Karen just opted to kind of lay up there. There wasn't really a clear path. It left Ashley in a bad position, so.
If I'm Ashley, I don't go anywhere near this 3 balls.
Mm-mm. She may just. Oh, she was often trying to knock that ball in.
I 100% know that 8 ball goes longer than 9 ball, guys. I've been running tournaments and leagues for a very long time, but I have 55 tables. I should not have to go that long. I have the luxury of having use of one of the largest pools on the East Coast, so there was no players waiting. Like a lot of times we go to an event and they have like 10, 70 players, everybody's waiting for matches. The luxury here is we don't have to do that. And with the new all-table scoring system, everything was set up for them. It's just a learning curve. We have to fix it a little bit. You know, check with the races, make the races popular. And I think next year is just going to be, I'm going to hire some referees, and we're just going to go to a 45-second shot clock.
Yeah, I'm all right with a referee and some shot clock action.
Yeah, right?
I'm not mad about that.
Normal weekend for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I've been through a pot of coffee. If you, just to put it kindly.
Play that 12 to the corner.
Like this high ball, a little bit of a left-hand spin to kill the cue ball, throw it back into those balls. Unfortunately, I don't know. You think that 11 goes past the 8?
I think it does, and I think that the spot that she actually has to hit that cue ball, she could spin. She'd probably catch the 6, but I think she could spin kind of in that little traffic there.
Yeah, for sure she can avoid the 6 and the 5 there. Or the 7 and the 5, sorry. And I do think that the 14 ball squeezes past the 9 in the corner if necessary, but Karen looks like her brain's on fire.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my gosh, I'm still having to think. Nothing is coming easy. And sometimes when that happens, 8 ball can be just an absolutely brutal grind.
I'll try to just swing right over and let it.
Yeah, she can easily miss the 2 balls there. Oh.
Close.
Mm-hmm. It was. All right, let's go, Ashley. Time to work. Nothing's tied up here. Ashley just needs to take this opportunity to really I'm wondering if one of them accidentally fat fingered the tablets. I don't know. I'm not there, so. Yeah, Gerard. So I would agree with you. I actually had made mention to Frank that, they could potentially extend the race, which I think is great if they extended the race, but to make it winter break, even if maybe on the A side, right? Just keep the A side rolling. It's already usually quicker, but I didn't think it was a bad idea, the winter break with a longer race.
Okay, I'm back. All right, guys, everybody can relax. I talked to Ashley. I talked to Karen. Karen accidentally put one up on the score. The score is 3-2. I will be taking over the scorekeeping from this point.
No more fat fingers for Karen.
Yes, no more fingers for anybody but me. I really
Yeah.
appreciate everybody trying to help, and I really don't want this to sound ignorant. I'm not trying to, but as a screen person, we're running the screen. We have screens that we're using. We're clicking back and forth. We're bouncing here and there. The text messages, and these are actually more my friends I'm talking to than anything. The text messages and the posts tagging us, like we're working on that, but it's hard to answer everybody because you want to give everybody the time that's allotted. You want to give them respect of answering their message. So we're going to get to it. I promise you. All right, I actually want to have somebody come in here as an admin, and their whole entire job right now is going to be sitting next to me and keeping score and making sure it's correct because this is a state championship. I don't want any kind of issues at the end about whether the score is incorrect or correct. So I have a scorekeeper coming in right now who will personally just keep score for this. So Karen is up 3-2. If Karen wins 2 more, they're both going to 7. If Ashley wins 3 before Karen wins 2, then the tournament's over. Now Karen's back from her break, getting ready to go.
Yeah, actually, we were just kind of chatting about that inside the chat room. Because I was like, wait a minute, when I saw the score change, I actually am the one who started the conversation in the chat. To be fair, I
Oh,
was
no,
like, wait a
I
minute.
actually just, and he's watching too. My buddy Tom, he's texting me every 5 seconds. Buddy, fix the score. I'm like, buddy, I got you. I promise.
All right, Tom, be better, buddy.
I owe Tom a drink. Listen, it was personally to me. Let's go to 100. I don't care. I can sit here all day and watch these ladies play, but wife's birthday today. If I don't get her some tacos or something later on, I'm gonna be in trouble.
You'll just have to make her birthday week instead of her
It's
birthday.
my birthday month.
I mean, that's good too. I like it when I have a long birthday. All right, so Karen has moved where she's breaking from once again.
She's bouncing around. She's relocating a lot on the breaks.
Hmm She's still searching for the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, dry break. Ashley will be pleased. So the table's fairly open, only a couple tricky shots to get around. I mean, nothing super tied up.
Right.
It looks like she can see this 11. Roll it in.
That rolling was a little.
Yeah, it just really
Yeah.
wasn't conducive to a good second shot.
Yeah. I guess she was establishing on that one, but. Plays a good second shot there. Plays it down to the corner.
Even though she put the 14 up close to the 8, I do think it goes. Now she's just got to find the window, though, and that's a little tricky. And if she shoots the 10 now, she could very well end up in the same spot she is. See what Ashley opts to do here. Sure.
Yeah, I was thinking could there have been a carom off the 8, but the angle's not there. He plays the 9 now. She'd have to draw it to the 10 ball, which I just like going 10. What do you think?
Yeah, she's just going to have to be really, really mindful of the speed because she's cutting the ball, and which means she's going to have to hit it thinner. And she could very well end up with the cue ball in the same exact place.
Yeah.
So Ashley's almost looking as though she's looking for maybe a safe play. I'm not sure. I wonder if she can just shoot the 9 and draw over.
Yeah,
and
that's
shoot
what I
the
was looking at.
13
but-
next. She's going for the 10. All
Make
right,
out?
she needs it to go. She needs it to go.
Terrible for her, though.
No, and as long as, like I said, as long as she doesn't end up in the same spot that she was,
Yeah.
you know, the 13 does go past the 7 and the 4 there in the corner. So she has a few options. I'm not sure if the 15 ball does, but I know the 13 does. Yeah, this is an awkward rack. If she'd have gotten maybe 3 or 4 more ball rotations past the 9, I think she would have liked that a little better.
I actually like this shot here now. I like her to go
Yes.
forward with this. Open up the balls.
She can even use the 6 to do so, but I don't know. I still because I'm not sure if the 15 goes or not. She may just use it and roll into it. Hold it there for the 14. Well,
Not a bad shot.
it's not terrible.
Oh.
Karen doesn't really have anything offensive that's easy. She's awkwardly queuing to shoot the 1. Now, I can tell you that she may try to put Ashley into a safety play here. She could potentially just bump the 3, and that might leave Ashley in a position to not have anything makeable. Unless, of course, what is that? The 14, 8, 13?
14-8-2 smash combo.
Smash it. Take that. Well, we're about to find out.
To the
Yeah, the 8 goes past the 2 ball a little too much. She's looking though. Look at this girl. Man, if she swings at this, I'm gonna have to buy her a coffee or something. Like, she swings at this and makes it. I might have to buy this girl a coffee. Oh, she's swinging.
Wow.
This girl.
I love it.
Yeah. She's like, let's just rearrange some furniture. Now her balls are open.
Yeah.
Karen is definitely sitting in a much more difficult position.
Yes, she is. Well, actually, no, she's not.
I mean, if she wants to be offensive, she can cut this 2 in.
I think Karen's going defense. Karen's going to make her ball here in this corner.
Maybe freeze the cue up to the 2 ball.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a terrible decision.
Well, no, I'm thinking Karen's going to play the. It's going to be too much speed. I thinking she'd play the 4-7 combo and try to lock the cue on the 8.
Mm-hmm. Ultimately, she could also play the carom off the 2 into the 13. And
Yeah.
if she catches it on the bottom side of the 13, she could get the cue ball to suck to the 7. We'll see what Karen has to do. May take a minute. Got some decisions to make.
Both of these players played very strong all weekend. So you have Karen, who fought back from the B side. You have Ashley from the unbeaten side.
Yeah, they were the very first feature match and they're the very
Yeah.
last feature match. These two ladies.
I actually said that to somebody after the first match. I said, that could be your finals.
Mm-hmm.
Going for her.
She almost looks as though she's being offensive. Well, all right, so she
Go to
caused
the
some
top row.
separation. Yeah, caused some separation. Unfortunately, I'm almost wondering if Ashley doesn't have the window on the 13. I don't know. Probably not. The 2's probably in the way. She's taking no time.
She doesn't have to make a ball either. She can play.
She's taking the window.
Wow, yeah, never mind.
I wondered if she had it. Oh, boy. Don't tie up. Fearless.
Marty, remember what her ranking at WPBA was at the beginning of the season?
I do not.
No.
No, I
She
think
was like mid-40s, right?
Yeah, she was a tad outside of the top 32, I do believe,
Yeah.
coming into the season, but it wasn't far. And I knew a couple of good events, and she was going to be right inside that top 32 in rank.
Yeah, her 22 right now is great.
Yeah, she's playing great. She's playing nonstop,
Yeah.
and that makes a huge difference, I truly believe.
I probably text her 2 or 3 times a week, and now I just stop asking her what she's doing. It used to be like, "What are you doing?" And she'd be like, "What do you think I'm doing?" Yeah, now it's just stop asking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She had a lot of help, a lot of encouragement. Her mom, her stepdad,
Nice.
father, yeah, a lot of encouragement.
Ooh. 8 ball in the same pocket.
Same pocket, yeah. Got the 8, got the 1 ball for help.
She's real close to it, so I don't know if she's looking at the side or she's just looking at the space between the Q and the 8.
I think the Q with the 8, she's looking at the space. I think she's going to the corner. She knows she has more pocket to shoot at, and she's got the 1 as a helper.
All right, the 1 definitely makes the pocket bigger. Not it that way, though.
No.
Ooh.
Just changed.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Ashley, the way the 8 tied up to the 1, I mean, Karen's a favorite in this rack every time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wired, so she can shoot 4 balls at it, and the 1's gonna fall. I just want to say that I don't think that benefits anything.
Yeah, I was just about to say, that was curious that she went for a safe from the go versus making a few.
Yeah, that just shows the lack of confidence that Karen's carrying around the table right now, though, in my opinion.
Yeah. Vintage Karen would have made a couple balls and just played a good save.
Yeah, you shouldn't even really need to play safe.
Let's watch it. Sure. Guys, excuse me 1 second. I have to go watch a hit.
Yeah, I don't feel that Karen needed to do that, nor do I feel as though she needed to play a safety at all. You know, it just shows that clearly Karen's unsettled, and that's okay. I mean, we all know what it feels like to be in that position, right? but she had the definite option to stay offensive and get out on this rack. I'm not sure it helps her or hurts her any to do this. I don't know if maybe she's just trying to dig in a little on Ashley mentally, but I would have liked to have seen her stayed offensive on this rack and tried to get out. All right. Make sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up button, folks. For those of you guys who are watching on the YouTube channel, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out. Yeah, Crystal, I would agree. I mean, both of these ladies have played exceptionally well to get to this point. And especially kudos to Karen for the fact that she played Ashley first round and has been battling through the B side the entire event just to make it back to where they are. Karen does have ball in hand. That was not a foul, was it? She hit the 8 first, did she not? Oh. Ashley, I was going to say, I was pretty sure she hit the 8 ball first. Karen just walked up and grabbed the cue ball. So Ashley will be pleased to take this with ball in hand. Score is currently 3-3, ladies and gentlemen. When Karen picked up the cue ball, she fouled. Ashley made a good hit on the 8.
Okay, that was a good hit. Announced good hit. Aaron picked up the cue ball thinking it was a bad hit. And
It's just probably in her own head there, you know.
ball in hand to Ashley.
We're close. Drama. Raffalicious drama. All right. Now, I kind of have to giggle a little. I know this sounds terrible, but I almost feel like in those situations, Karen had a clear chance to be offensive and try to get some of those balls out of the way and maybe run out. And she played for that safety instead. Ashley made the good hit, ends up getting the ball in hand anyway. I kind of feel like that's a swing around. I don't know why, but you know, then there's things that happen that are momentum shifts. I feel almost as though that might have been the shift that Ashley may have needed.
I could have. I hate to call that.
Oh, you can't hate to call that. It's a clear mistake on Karen's part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
you
I
know.
hate to have a mistake happen.
Yeah.
I yelled it out very, very loudly. Everybody, the spectators heard me say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think Karen was just like, I'm going to play this safety and get the ball in hand so I can run out. And in her mind, she already had the ball in hand
Yeah, I
just
believe.
from playing the safety. And that's what happens sometimes. I mean, things just happen.
Yeah.
You know, and then you grab the cue ball. Like, for example, I watched Allison Fisher accidentally pick up the 9 ball thinking she had ball in hand, right? And so she went down, reached down and just picked up the 9. She wasn't looking clearly, like looking when she
Yeah.
was walking around the table, and she thought the 9 was the cue ball. It was actually quite comical at the time, but things do happen. I mean, you're just in your own head. You're like, oh yeah, ball in hand. I'm just going to grab it real quick, you know?
It just.
Yeah, sometimes we're in our own bubble. That's just how things happen. Now this
things
right
happen.
here, this is good action right here for Ashley.
Yeah.
She roll this ball in, shoot the 11 in the side. She can go one of two ways, but I wouldn't overthink it if I was her. I'd just stay confident and strong. She can roll it forward, and depending on the angle she gets on the 12, she can just pinch draw that back for the 14. Oh, that's the 15, the teal ball. Right, so she is a little off angle here. She may have rolled the cue maybe one or two rotations a little too far. But I think she'll be okay. She's just got to get comfortable. This is tough. Ashley's little. Got really stretch for this one. All right, I like her just sliding over and taking the shot. She got on the wrong side of that just a tad, but it was natural to just punch it over. It's a good shot and stop shot to the 8 here. She's got to make sure she makes the ball. That's key. Just pocket the ball. All right, and this 8 ball, the bottom left-hand corner, to finally take the lead for Miss Ashley. Woo, nice break and run there. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Ashley has 4, and she's 4 days away from her 29th birthday this week also.
Yeah, and when we were we were just into Colorado, in Englewood, well, Denver. And Ashley was saying that it was her real dad's birthday, and then she had such a good finish. And I think it was her mom and her stepdad maybe that told her that she was going to have a good event and that her dad was there with her.
Yep.
And so she had a 5th, 6th place finish at that WPBA event at Felt Bar and Billiards in Englewood. And after the event, she told me that. And I was like, okay, you can stop now because I'm going to cry. It was very emotional, and I was very happy for her.
It's been a very tough year for her. I'm happy to see her
Mhm.
playing well, too.
So technically speaking, Ashley is on the hill.
Yes.
All right, Karen to break. And another dry break by Karen.
Look at that 8 balls out there.
She's just not finding the break. To be fair, at this point, with the lack of being able to find the break, she's pretty fortunate to be in the match.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're Ashley, if you're going for the 9 first, do you play it off the 8 and get the 8 out of there, or do you just not even worry about it?
No, because the 8's so easy right there.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really want to make it harder. Now, you do have to make that ball, though.
Yeah.
You do have to make the 2 ball, Ashley.
The 8 ball might be getting. Oh, now these ballots are stuck. Maybe she'd take the 8 ball or the 4 off the 8 now to establish, but there's 2 balls at the bottom. Might be tough.
I'm wondering if Karen can shoot the 9 into the side from here. I can't. That's difficult, but I don't know how much of it she has. I know she can see some of it. The 2's funny. Now, the 2's makeable depending on where you're at with the cue ball, but I don't know that it's makeable from where she is right at this moment. You're right. She could play the 4 off the 8. The 12 may go in the side as well. All right. Good starting shot by Karen Corr. If the 13 passes the 2, she's sitting well.
Got some options.
Well, she's looking at all of them.
Yeah. Definitely is.
All right, so she went ahead and pushed that 8 out of there. And unfortunately for Karen, she has now made those 2 balls much more difficult. Yeah, you can see a little smirk on her face. She
Yeah.
knows that the rack just got
Smile.
much
Yeah,
more
just smile a little
difficult.
bit.
Yeah, she's like, okay, this is stupid. I can only imagine. All right, so she rolls that in and boom, she's in trouble. Yeah, after she bumped that 8, you could see, I mean, you could see it on Karen's face a little. It's a little discouraging when you've been fighting
Yeah.
for so long, and none of her matches have been easy for her. She's had to play some really backwards positions and some odd racks. This has been a tough run for Karen. I'm sure she's tired.
Yeah. Up it into the top corner.
She may. Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
Got-
Stop moving.
Yeah, she got a little maneuver off of that one.
Yeah, now she's all kinds of awkward. Now, if for real, if this 13 ball goes past that too, she could get back in line here. But man, just on the wrong side of everything.
Yeah.
I like her shooting this regardless, just simply because she may take the pocket. Yeah, like this. Although she's in a bit of a predicament. Ashley has a breakout ball, so as long as Ashley stays confident and strong and committed to every shot she shoots, she can get this rack.
Gets his rack, it's over.
She will be the winner. And she will be the only person in this event to defeat Karen Corr.
Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Little notch in the old belt.
Yeah. Definitely help her confidence.
She can shoot the 1 here. Just hold the cue to the left long rail. She can shoot the 3. Play forward for the 2 to break out the 6 ball, but we'll see what Ashley opts to do. There's been some crazy things happening as far as position in this match. Oh,
That didn't hurt her.
yeah. I mean, Karen's definitely in a spot here. Now, Karen could, if she can get it, she can use the 10, try to bring the Q2 rails underneath that 8.
Tuck up behind the 8.
That would be about her only safety play, and she'd have to hit it really well because the 1's in the pocket.
249.
Uh-oh, y'all need one more person to get Frank to give something
249.
away.
Seven. Spread it out a little bit. I should play this ball right in the side pocket. It's so great to see how far she's come to in the past couple of years. So when I first met Ashley, it was about almost 2 years ago. Came down for an event here. And I knew of her, but I didn't really see her play that much. And she was not the player she is today. She's speed. That's a that ball's
She
gonna
hit
lock up the
that.
other side.
Oh, man.
And
It's like you get one, you give one, you know?
yeah, and she speeded up like 4 speed.
Well, she's done nothing but travel and play pool.
Yeah.
And when that happens, your game can elevate drastically. And the fact that she started playing one pocket, I think that says a lot too. And you can see a lot of those nuances in her 8-ball game, actually.
Yeah, and then with her being at Yale Billiards and playing with Lucas on a lot and having access to some pro players, people like me and Mindy that are very supportive of her, wanting her to go and play in these events.
It's a smart play by Ashley there. Very smart play.
That's the limit for her. Try to get her there.
Well, she's definitely got the stroke. I mean, she's
100%. Yeah.
yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Ashley has a big stroke, and now that she's playing more one pocket, I like the fact that she's able to contain it some, which is not easy to do when you have a naturally big stroke. It takes a long time to learn that finesse, and the playing the one pocket, she's starting to obtain some of that finesse in her stroke, and she's just not pounding balls to the back of the pocket anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so Karen's in a bit of a spot. Now, she may roll this ball forward and stick the cue under the 8. She can just bank the 15 up table or the 11 up table. She needs to freeze on it, though. Oh, she may have. No, there's a. No, I can see the light in the shadows of the balls there, the light between them. So she's not frozen to the 8. I think she's hoping that 6 ball being tied up is her savior. Ashley's smart, though. She's going to put something by it.
Yeah, that's a good shot there to leave a ball by it.
Yeah, she's got 2 balls by it, right? So now she really does control the table.
And Karen didn't cut this 11. Try to put the cue, leave the cue right on top of the 10.
She could.
We got
She absolutely
257. We're giving something away.
Hey, ring one, you win one.
How
Good job,
about
folks.
what do you have here? How about one of the new Nitty t-shirts? A black t-shirt and it says hashtag Nitty in front of it. And got our logo on the back. What time is it? It is.
I want one of those t-shirts.
No problem. I'll bring you one. The score is the time is 3:27. So I have a way that I can go back and see who was all on the stream at 3:27. Then I will send you a message to the winner. Give me your size and your address, and I'll have it sent to you.
Oh, thanks, Timmy. That's nice of you to say. I think Frank and Mindy are doing wonderful things. I just talk too much, so that's why they give me the headset. All right, so we got a little bit of some back and forth play here. Karen played a really good shot, kind of putting Ashley in a spot. She pocketed the 4. She's going offensive. Not sure. Oh,
I didn't like that.
She hit it too slow. She hit it a little firmer speed. It would have shortened up, and she would have made the one easily. But now Karen has ball in hand. Karen has to make some decisions. I almost kind of like Karen taking the ball in hand and pocketing the 1.
Pocketing the 1 ball?
Yeah, like, or I mean, she can't go offensive and break out her straight ball right now. It's just not time for that. The 13 doesn't go. So if there's a way for her to make the 1 and kind of hook Ashley up, she could maybe bank this out and freeze her up to her own ball. That's interesting.
What about playing the backside of the 10, moving the 6 out of there?
Mm-hmm. Like banking it out of there and keeping the cue stuck to the... Oh, man, what's she doing? Oh, boy. Things are getting ready to fly. All right. I personally am not a fan of that shot, but
Yeah, that's a little bit.
I think she knows it too.
think
You
she
see her
wanted-
scratch her head.
Yeah, I think she wanted that ball to hit the top rail, maybe, and give her a cleaner shot at the top left.
There's just no real good positional play. The 13 doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to find out. Karen's swinging. She's like, all right,
I'm going to bank it.
She doesn't have any other options. She has to. She's calling the bank.
Doing the double.
Hmm. She can cross over and just pinch bank this ball on the side.
Gonna make the one.
Smart shot. Smart shot.
You look at that 3 though, Ashley. I mean, Ashley's gonna let this ball fly.
Absolutely. She
Yeah.
is totally letting this ball fly.
Yeah, she's letting this ball fly. One, gotta watch the 8 though. She's gonna hit the 8. It's whether or not.
Yeah, and she does have to be careful. I mean, she can scratch in the top left corner. She can, depending on how thick or she hits this ball. So she's gonna swing her around though. As my husband would say, swing it around, truck driver. And she did hit the 8. Although I'll tell you
Ball's in
what,
the way.
yeah,
Ball's in the way now,
the 8 ball definitely became a problem. She could just thin touch this 6 ball, and she can put them both in the way, or she can just put the cue behind the 8. And then it really, at that distance, it takes away any jump options.
Aaron's not frozen.
All right, little double bump face action, leaving Karen not much to do with that 13 ball.
So really important. Obviously, it's the game winning for Ashley.
Match winner for for Ashley.
Probably important shot for Aaron to hit this ball.
Man, I got the jelly bellies. I'm all nervous. I'm like, what's going to happen? It's a good match when you get that versus and you're just watching as a spectator. All right, so it's a nice
Look
hit.
at that resave by Karen.
Wow. Nice shot.
Slash jumping it in.
Whoo. I'm not sure. She's looking to see if the ball is frozen.
Slash is calling the jump bag. Get ready for the replay on this one if it happened.
Top left corner.
He loves her jump cue too. Tells me all the time.
Oh, darn it. That would have been such a good replay.
What?
The old streamer in me wants to see the replay shot, Watch this. All right. Karen Corr needs to make this ball and the 8 to keep Ashley from winning.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Look at it, though. Watch it.
Oh, my.
Watch it.
Oh, my. No, it falls.
Oh, it's going in.
There you go. There you go.
I thought it was going to sit in the pocket.
These 2 balls to win for Ashley. Let's go, girl. Undefeated here at the 2024 Pennsylvania State Women's 8-Ball Championship. Oh, she makes me nervous. Wow, this 8-ball, folks, for your champion. Hey.
Ashley Benoit from Connecticut is the 2024 PA Pro-Am and JP Newt Pennsylvania State Women's 8-Ball Champion. Guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out with us all weekend. Thank you all for all the shares, likes, subscribes, donations, etc. We really appreciate it. Thank you to Lonnie, who graciously gave us many hours of her Saturday night and early Sunday morning to be with us. Lonnie and I will be in New Hampshire next month for the WPBA event, streaming that also. So thank you
Yeah,
all
thank
very
you.
much.
Thanks for having me, Frank. And thanks to all the fans for tuning in and supporting Frank and the ladies here with the PA Pro Am. This has been a great event. I'm happy to have been a part of it. Oh, that's Ashley.
Yep. All right, let's go get Ashley her belt. Guys, thank you very much. We're going to sign off now. We appreciate you all. Thanks.